Civilizations were creating marvels that were well beyond our comprehension thousands of years ago. They passed down myths that seemed nearly incomprehensible, carved symbols into stone, and positioned monuments in relation to the stars. However, what if these weren't only tales? What if these were alerts? Alerts intended specifically for us. Warnings about forces so potent and disastrous that we could lose everything if we ignore them. We have disregarded folklore, laughed at myths, and ignored the hints left behind for generations. However, the messages remain, concealed in plain sight, just waiting to be deciphered. And we're going to find them all today. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see the ancient world in a way you've never seen before. And you might start to wonder, are we truly ready to hear their warning? Number 8. The Sumerians and the floods. The Sumerians invented writing, law, and urban life. They were also the founders of civilization. However, dramatic descriptions of devastating floods that engulfed large regions can be found among their oldest tablets. These were not ambiguous fables, rather, they provide remarkably accurate descriptions of storm patterns, rising floods, and the fall of societies. According to some scholars, these writings are based on real-life incidents that took place thousands of years ago. The scary part: rising rivers, coastal erosion, and catastrophic storms are indicators that reflect the current challenges to humanity. Is it possible that the Sumerians were leaving us a warning in the hopes that we would eventually understand it before history repeats itself? Number 7. The Great Pyramid's alignment. The pyramids of Giza have fascinated humanity for centuries, not just for their size, but for their uncanny precision. Their corners are aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points, and the three pyramids mirror the stars of Orion's belt with astonishing accuracy. Scholars have long debated why, and some believe it was more than symbolism, it was a cosmic message. The Egyptians may have been recording knowledge about celestial events or even impending natural cycles that could impact life on Earth. Imagine stones weighing tons, moved and shaped with incredible precision, not as tombs, but as a warning written in the language of the cosmos, meant for generations we are only now able to understand. Number 6. The Maya and the calendar. The Maya were not only brilliant astronomers, they were meticulous recorders of time, energy, and cosmic cycles. Their calendar was far more than a way to count days. It tracked eclipses, planetary alignments, and rare astronomical events decades, even centuries in advance. Some experts believe these cycles were intended as warnings, knowledge of environmental changes, natural disasters, or cosmic events that could threaten civilizations. When the Maya recorded these patterns, they weren't predicting abstract events, they were leaving a roadmap to survival. Ignoring this knowledge then, as we often do today, could have consequences far beyond what we can imagine. Number 5. Göbekli Tepe and ancient knowledge. Göbekli Tepe, in what is now Turkey, is more than 11,000 years old, making it older than Stonehenge, older than the Egyptian pyramids, older than most civilizations we study. Its massive stone pillars are intricately carved with animals, constellations, and symbols that seem to depict cycles of the cosmos and possibly catastrophes. Archaeologists are still struggling to understand its purpose, but one thing is clear: this was not mere decoration. The builders encoded knowledge that could have warned future generations about environmental shifts, celestial phenomena, or global calamities. Standing there today, you can almost feel the urgency in their carvings, as if they left us a message screaming across the millennia: remember and survive. Number 4. Nazca lines in Peru. Stretching across the Peruvian desert, The Nazca lines are among the most enigmatic legacies of humanity. From above, the shapes giant hummingbirds, spiders, and abstract geometric forms are perfectly proportioned, stretching for miles. How could ancient people create such precise designs without aerial perspective? Some theories suggest they were maps of the stars, or messages encoded for the gods, or even warnings about environmental changes. The scale alone suggests these were meant to be seen, perhaps by beings who understood the sky better than we do today. Are they simply art or a deliberate signal meant to guide, protect, or caution future civilizations about events we are only beginning to grasp? Number 3. Ancient warnings in mythology. From Mesopotamia to India, from Greece to the Americas, myths tell eerily similar stories: floods that submerge civilizations, skies raining fires, stars falling from the heavens. For centuries, historians dismissed these as mere legend, coincidence, or metaphor. Yet the consistency across continents suggests something more profound: a shared memory of real, catastrophic events. Could these myths be fragments of lost knowledge, messages encoded in allegory to warn humanity of repeating history? Ignoring them is no longer just a scholarly oversight, it may be a perilous choice for our survival. Number 2. Lost knowledge. Entire civilizations have vanished, leaving behind monumental ruins but almost no record of why they fell. The Maya, the Indus Valley, and even parts of Mesopotamia collapsed suddenly. Was it climate change, war, or disease, or something they foresaw but could not prevent? Their disappearances stand as a haunting testament: knowledge ignored or forgotten can be fatal. These lost civilizations are silent teachers, their ruins whispering across time, warning us that ignoring patterns, dismissing signs, or underestimating nature's power has consequences far greater than we dare imagine. Number 1. The message for us. The ancient world's message is terrifyingly clear: the earth is fragile, the cosmos is powerful, and knowledge is survival. Every monument, every legend, every precise alignment was meant to be understood by future generations. If we fail to pay attention, we risk repeating the mistakes that wiped out entire societies before us. Humanity is standing at a crossroads, holding the warnings of the past in our hands. The question is, will we finally decode them, or will we repeat history, doomed to ignore the lessons written in stone, sky, and story? So next time you see an ancient ruin, a mysterious carving, or a forgotten legend, ask yourself, what were they really trying to tell us? Some warnings were meant to be understood, some messages were left for a time like ours, and some, if ignored, could mean repeating the mistakes of civilizations long gone. If you found this journey into the mysteries of the ancient world as fascinating and as chilling as I did, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an exploration of history's hidden warnings and secrets. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we uncover next.